Previously on Inside Scoop.
Yeah, as stressed and unhappy as they feel, it only gets worse. I mean, honestly, the newborn years are easy.
It gets better.
It
doesn't.
It's worse. It's worse with every year because they get their own personalities and they talk back and they're defiant and they throw temper tantrums, and it's just a lot to deal with. When they're babies, it's easy. Oh, for me, by number 3, the infant years were like a gift from heaven.
I'm Kelly.
And I'm Steve.
And this is Coupled with Chaos.
Inside Scoop 291 this week, Single Life, Season 5, Episode 7. We are covering Unexpected, Season 7. We are at Episode 6. We're going to talk also in Scoop this week about Bryce from Unexpected's family. They're in the news a little bit. Probably update the Joseph and Kendra Duggar situation. And Plathville's going to start. We'll, I guess, preview it just a little bit. We've talked about it before, but we'll kind of give a reminder. And they have announced a new cast for 90 Day Fiancé Season 12 for May. Oh. So, don't know. This is it's all new couples.
Whatever.
What?
I feel pretty certain.
What? No.
Money on.
No. You gotta watch this. You gotta do this.
Care.
You gotta do this one. We gotta at least give this a go. Maybe they fixed it.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you test it out.
No, then you can't. Then you'll already be a week behind when that happens.
Oh, well, I have no problem catching up. I'm the binge watcher.
You are at that, so we'll do that. Well, catching up is what we should do here, because these stories from Single Life are really old. Very. But never a bad time to bring Pedro's family back into the mix.
Wow. There's something else.
Yeah.
He's never gonna have a relationship.
Yeah, Lydia and Nicole. I almost don't remember I just don't remember. Nicole looks so different now. It's like he has a whole nother sister.
Yeah, it's like a whole new family.
But I feel like
they're still horrible.
In this thing, the Pedro we're seeing now is a better Pedro, right, than I think we've seen for these last few episodes.
Yeah.
He seems more like a player and, I don't know, an F-boy, whatever you want to call it. It's what he seems like before. But here, it really feels like Pedro can be a normal person.
Yeah, it seemed like maybe he was just showing up for his friends or something before. You know, some people are like that.
Wonder why. I didn't think about this, and maybe they said it and I missed it. But Liz didn't come to the party. Just Julia. Wouldn't Julia feel like the third wheel here?
Yeah, well, they weren't. She's not inviting Liz. She's done with her, remember?
Yeah, I get it, but this
she
seems to be.
Sent her packing.
I don't think you get to go on a trip with somebody and just leave them.
Have you met these people?
I do. And Liz has somebody she's interested in. So maybe
she's got her own thing.
Would be better. Maybe hopefully they asked her and she just said no. That would be better. They definitely
did not. She said, she's not a friend. I'm done.
Yeah. Would that be bad if, like, somebody else is paying for this trip and you're going? For me, that would be the best thing, would be to get kicked to the curb. Then I would have a free trip. No obligations.
Right.
That would be better. I'm good with that.
Especially because she met somebody, so she's not there alone.
And Lydia. That is just great.
I mean, let me interject a little scene from Housewives of Beverly Hills this week.
All right. Go for it.
Dorit left.
Who's broke.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She left Kyle and Erica stranded in some city they were strolling because she got mad at them, and she got in the producer's truck, their vehicle that they went there in, and said, I want to go back. And literally, they drove away and left the two of them in a strange city, and they don't speak Italian.
I don't think
and
they have
Erica's
too much.
Like,
well,
Erica's like, what the heck are we supposed to do now? And Kyle says, well, I guess now we call an Italian Uber.
This is what were you watching yesterday on Netflix? It was it wasn't in Italy, but it was I think based in Spain. It was a travel agency based out of. Do you remember what that was called? But it was a predator. It was
it was great.
You were just watching it. It wasn't like a thing. He was a predator in Spain.
Yeah, it was like a 4-episode documentary.
Yeah.
About
if it was new or anything.
Yeah, it is. It was really good. Maybe I'll look at the name of it and we can get into it in the personal podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But my reference to that episode of Housewives was to say, you just don't know what these people are going to do. They might leave you stranded.
Right, exactly. And that's what they did
and not
here.
Care. Mm-hmm.
Predator of Seville. The Predator of Seville is what it was called.
That was so good.
Yeah, not a coverable thing. It was really dark and it was really just bad.
Yeah.
But
traumatic, but
don't go wandering around because there's dudes around, and I guess this is what we do as dudes.
Well,
right?
This was the tour guide, so I mean, they were supposed to be able to trust. That's the person they were supposed to trust to tell them.
I don't trust anyone.
Where to go, what to do. I mean, they're paying him. Look what he did.
I would not bring anybody I'm interested in around Lydia, and definitely not Nicole.
Yeah.
Not that there was ever a chance of Sophie and Pedro being a thing.
No.
It feels like
although they are both pretending that they could have been a thing.
Yeah, I understand that. This is like an episode of Jerry Springer, like that Jerry Springer documentary where they talked about we're going to get Nicole all rocked up.
Riled up, yeah.
Send her out there.
Wind her up and send her out.
There she goes. Like, wow. And even the stuff Lydia says, it's just because hadn't had a sample of Pedro yet.
Yeah,
and they attack her. I mean, really, to be honest, just calling her a common woman and nothing upstairs. Now, we probably, there may be something to the nothing upstairs thing.
Yeah.
But there's a point where maybe she grows up and it has to happen at some point.
Well, not necessarily, but you let me know when that happens.
Yeah, and they judge her for still being married, and there's just all of this. And this family has got so much crap going on with them, completely.
Right, for real. Totally.
And their language with each other, it's just bad.
Well, wasn't Nicole's boyfriend still married? Wasn't that like a whole thing? He was going through a divorce?
Oh, I can't remember. She's been through a few.
The hairy guy in New York?
Yes.
Remember that was the whole conflict?
Oh, yes. Alejandro.
Yeah.
Do not know. I'm 55. There's a limited things in my brain that I can remember. I can remember every Godfather scene. And evidently, I know the family tree of Pedro's family and all of their boyfriends and girlfriends. Alejandro, I forgot about that guy. Mr. Perfume. He brought the perfume and Lydia knocked it out of his hand and it spilled everywhere.
Reeked. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. That was super. How stressed were you during the Kimberly conversation? I wasn't. I didn't.
I felt on edge only because she was practically having a nervous breakdown. I thought she was going to have a heart attack or something.
I didn't. That's what she said. But I didn't imagine that Larry was going to have the reaction that she thought.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed like a very reasonable guy. And she's lucky in that way.
This all could have been, could you imagine, and I cannot imagine myself, that Kimberly carrying this around for all of these years.
Yeah.
And hiding it and just thinking about, I think in your own mind, you could invent what everybody's reactions could be. I probably do similar things about other things. But the thought here is that she's envisioned all these things and none of them were positive.
Right.
All of them
that could be
bad.
Based on how negative her son's reactions to things are.
Possible. He's a drama king himself.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Or we've seen him, maybe a drama queen. We've seen him in a dress recently. So there's that. Here that it was about placing the daughter for adoption was what he was getting told by her. And she'd really made a big deal about it. And if he did care or it did trouble him, he did an excellent job of not showing it and calming her down.
To her, right.
Do you think she possibly was making this more dramatic to probably ease his reaction?
No, that was legitimate. You could see it in her face. Her whole, she was shaking and, she was having a whole physical reaction to the fear of sharing this information.
I think it sounded like it had been going very well with Larry, and I think she didn't want to spoil it. And
right.
I think,
because, she's got grandkids. When's she going to get grandkids from Loose and Fancy Free guy, So, I mean, he's just going to probably be a playboy all his life.
I can't even imagine the trauma and the stress of whatever relationship Kimberly was in that her have, really, it was three kids. 3 kids.
And keep coming and going. And never raised any of them with the guy.
Yeah, we didn't hear too much about any of this before. And I guess my assumption is that she ended whatever this toxic relationship was and probably departed it with Jamal.
Right.
And this may explain kind of her latching on to Jamal like she has because this was probably...
It's the only kid she got to keep.
Well, there's that. I didn't even think about that, but I just think about the two of them kind of going on their own and starting over again.
Sure.
And so this would create...
they only had each other.
Or maybe at least a feeling of bonding, at least in the mother, because Jamal didn't know anything until, later on. So
not about the other kids, but he knew his dad wasn't in his life. I'm sure he felt some kind of way about that.
Yeah. That seems to be at least going well. I think I've seen pictures of them all together. So I don't know if she's on this season or not. I didn't see that in the preview. But Larry was the one that reached out, and he's the one who found her. I wonder how hard if the fear is in that, and just because we don't, I guess there's no adoptions in my immediate family, right? I've got some distant family that has some.
My brother that introduced us adopted the child of his wife, his second wife.
Yeah, but not like a parental, adoption. I don't mean adoption. I mean I guess in this situation like Kimberly's dealing with, where the child doesn't know either parent. We don't have... we don't have
a giving up for adoption.
I've got a cousin in that scenario, and it's just... But they'd always raised her that she had been adopted. I guess there is some in my actual family, the tie there. But I guess we can't talk about that in public. Although I think that's all out now, so that's a thing.
It's funny.
So I guess if you're a family member of mine listening, if you think you're adopted, maybe you are. No, that's already been resolved. That has all been resolved. I'm not outing anybody. That would be bad. Speaking of bad, Gino's one of his good nephews is what the family, who is that? Uncle Marco. It's Uncle Marco said. He's one of the better ones. That's good.
I'm wow.
I don't know what to make of this.
What's your
what's your criteria?
Your thermometer for this, I mean.
Gino. Well, I would think, to be honest, right, as an elderly person, and we have since we got together in our 20s, we've kind of always been around a number of people who were our age now or older. Right. And we've always bonded well with them. And I think what people want at that age is somebody who will indeed listen to them. And so if, in fact, Gino is a decent listener, then Uncle Marco would probably be somebody who would like Gino. Could be you take him to the grocery store. Or for Gino, I guess, takes him to the strip club. Whatever he does. Can you imagine being, do you remember Natalie's age? I do not. Or Nicole. Yeah, I don't remember her age.
I
35, 40-ish?
Yeah, 36 or something like that, I think.
Do you imagine not having a chili dog until that point?
Yeah, that's odd.
It would seem odd.
Every time we have chili dogs.
Yeah, it's how it works. You make your homemade chili, and then we have chili dogs. That's it. We do not believe that they are going to get married, going to have a baby, going to do surrogacy, going to adopt. No. None of that is going to happen. I do believe Gino is not capable of flirting with other women.
Yeah, and they're probably not going to talk to each other anymore.
Probably not. This scene.
This is really for the show.
This scene that they're in this park, there's been snapshots of it, like people would drive by and saw them and took pictures of this scene. And I do believe it was well over a year ago. So it just goes back into how old all of this stuff is. I can't imagine Natalie's motives. I can't.
Yeah.
There's nothing I don't imagine remarkably cute or adorable about Gino.
I can't get past his voice, honestly.
It's tough. It's like a cartoon
take
character.
Him seriously.
Yeah, I get it. Maybe he should hang around me some more. My voice changes as the years go by. You should go back and listen to podcasts from 5 years ago, what my voice sounds like
just
versus
so
now.
Gravelly now. Ugh, I just want to cough for you.
That's good. Sorry. Also, Kelly will, she's going to say the other things that she doesn't like about me in the rest of this podcast. So, stick around.
Thank you for listening.
You can listen to the rest of this episode
by subscribing to our Coupled with Chaos channel on Apple,
by subscribing to our Patreon,
or by subscribing to our Supercast
for $3.99 a month,
where you can hear us talk about reality shows,
real life, and more on our podcasts,
covering shows airing on TLC, A&E, Bravo, and the WE Network.
Just follow the instructions in the show notes.
Tell your friends about this podcast.
And rate and review us on your favorite podcast player.
Follow us at Coupled with Chaos on all the socials.
Or contact us directly by email at coupledwithchaos@gmail.com.